Teeth, shit, your teeth is non-existent.
It's just teeth.
You need to tuck that bitch away.
You need a grandma, right?
Yes.
Like
not an actual grandma, but
all gums.
It's the thought.
Gums.
It's just the thought. Gums.
No teeth.
Like
just
gum
gums.
and tongue. That's it.
Welcome to the least favorite podcast featuring
Natalie
and
Denzil.
Let's go.
Bing bong. Bing bong.
Life. Bing bong.
All right. Welcome back to another episode. I guess we could do introductions. I'm Natalie.
I'm Denzil.
I'm Wildy.
Kadeem.
Okay, perfect. So let's just jump right into it. So the first question, should you feel obligated to check in with someone you're talking to? Like, do you have to tell them your whereabouts and who you're with or not because you're not together? So y'all just in the talking phase right now. What do we think?
The talking phase?
The talking phase.
How long is the talking phase?
Oh, damn.
Because, you know, there's always,
How long can the talking phase really be, though? Honestly, like at some point it has to turn in. Doesn't it have to turn into something?
A month and a half.
Oh, y'all just going to be talking for like years
maybe
and years?
A month and a half?
Longest,
a month?
The longest, 3 months.
And a half.
No longer
Yeah,
than
3 months. That was my number, 3 months. I feel
Talking phase?
Yeah.
Yeah. 90 days.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So you say 90 days, and I think of the Steve Harvey, that movie, Think Like a Man. But is it the talking phase, no sex?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Like,
because usually the 90 days is like no sex.
We're committed. If it's been 3 months, now we're like maybe exclusive after 3 months.
Yeah.
Like that's when I can't cheat on you anymore.
Right. So there we go. So then if you are dating other people within the 3 months, are you going to tell that person or no?
Depends on what you want. Like, what are you looking for? Is it a casual relationship? Is it someone that you're looking to be committed with in the future? Because you want to start off being honest. Because this person is your friend.
True.
Right? So whether or not, I guess it depends on what you're looking for. Because if you're looking to establish a relationship or someone that you're like, you know what, I can see me being with this person in the long term, I want to be honest from the get-go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
That's something that you should like that should kind of be discussed like in the beginning.
Are we going to be talking to other people or not?
Yeah. And throughout
Okay.
the situation too.
What do you mean?
Throughout the whatever, you know.
90 days?
Yeah, throughout the 90 days.
Yeah. Are we going to be
Throughout
talking to
the
other people?
phase.
Okay. I don't know. Some people might feel like if I tell them, they may not want to fuck with me.
Yeah.
They might respect the honesty more though.
Yeah, but I think the thinking behind it is like, I want my cake and I want to eat it too. I want to have my cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
So that's why people don't say shit. Like, they just keep it to themselves.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know.
But it also depends, right? Because if you feel like this person that you're talking to is more important than the others, do you want to say, hey, no, I am dating somebody else, or I'm seeing people, but, I could see this going somewhere, and kind of reassuring that, it could be something that we could be more fruitful eventually.
Yeah.
And I'm open to the idea, but I'm just being honest, right? I'm here. The way I met you, I'm meeting somebody else.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's
Let's
true.
see where this goes.
Yeah. Okay. So now if someone lost interest in you, would you rather that they tell you or ghost you?
Let me know.
What do you respect more?
Honesty.
Tell me.
Tell me, yeah.
Yeah, don't leave me wondering.
Because it's like, we're not together.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever. Or even if we are, you lost interest. Let me know so therefore I know how to move.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Would you rather, if someone like lost interest in you or didn't want to talk to you anymore, would you rather, like, yes, tell you, but now do you want to continue being friends with them, or would you rather just not even talk to them anymore? Like, what if you really like them and it's on their end that they don't want to pursue anything with you? So you're kind of like heartbroken a little bit. Do you still maintain contact with that person, or you just be like, fuck it?
Nah.
It depends on the foundation of how, how y'all met. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if y'all were friends at the beginning? You know what I'm saying? And then, like, attraction grown over time. Like, that's kind of hard to just cut off and just not talk to somebody after that. You know what I'm saying? But if we wasn't cool before that and we just kind of, like, met and just kind of, like, just started, like, just fucking.
Yeah.
Then it's just like, all right, Good luck to you.
Deuces. Bing bong. All right. How about you guys?
Well, to go back to before, like if I wanted to know if someone ghosted me, hell yeah, I want to know. And the reason why is because us humans, like our brains, we have to make sense of things.
Yeah.
So if you don't know why you were ghosted, like, you're gonna drive yourself crazy to figure out what happened.
Is true.
Like what did they do? If it was me, if it was them, and your brain is gonna want to make sense of it. So you're gonna create stories until you feel better.
Yeah.
So just tell me that you didn't feel it, and that's cool because I don't take it personal. Maybe I just wasn't your cup of tea.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I'd rather that than to be just left wondering. Because then it's going to make me think, like, what's something wrong with me?
Yeah. You automatically
You know what I'm
think it was
saying?
something
Like,
you did. Yeah, that's true. Not taking it personal is like what you say all the time. Don't take shit personal.
Yeah.
And that's hard because like your ego gets in the way.
Yeah.
You're like, damn, like was I not good enough or funny enough or attractive enough?
Right.
Or if you automatically start seeing them dating somebody else immediately after, it's like, shit. Like, are they better than me? The fuck? Like, what do they have that I don't? It's hurtful.
And then it's like, yo, was they talking to them while they were talking
Yes.
to me? Like, where
Definitely.
this person come from?
Word. Yeah. Wait, what was my other question? Oh, do you maintain contact? So after that situation,
Like you said, it depends. It depends on
if you were friends.
Yeah, if we were friends before, then
But if we
no,
could,
no love lost.
yeah. But if we could be cordial, like platonic, after all of this, like mature, then yeah, why not? But if it's hard, like if it's like we getting tempted and stuff like that, then it's just like nah.
Yeah, you gotta respect what they have to say, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I like you, but I'm just not looking for anything serious.
Yeah.
And let's still be friends. I respect that. Okay,
Right.
because what do you establish a friendship before you start dating? So if you can become friends and then see what that could be afterwards, then cool. But if I guess you can't. You have to respect the person for saying that.
Right.
Yeah.
Hold up. Let me give you a scenario.
Okay.
'Cause I met this person, right, not that long ago, and her and I started talking. We hung out a few times, and we chilled. We used to talk like every day, and then out of nowhere she started like getting kind of distant with like text messages and everything. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, and to the point where it was just like, yo, I just like kind of like bet, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then I saw her out at a bar, and she was with like someone else.
Ooh.
But for me, I was just like, all right, cool, like you know what I mean? I'm like, you could have we had just started talking, like you know what I mean? Like it's not a big deal to me, like you know what I'm saying? Just let me know what it was. But like her reaction, like
She looked shocked, like, oh shit, I'm
yeah,
caught.
and I was just like, all right, next drink, and I was just talking to my boy, like you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And then like the very next day, she sent me a friend request like on Instagram. Thank you. I was like, what? Exactly. So I'm just like,
mad confused.
That's very
I was so confused. I'm like, what the fuck?
Why?
That's what I wanted.
But did you add her?
Yeah,
Oh, wait, you're
my
public.
page-
Yeah.
my page is public,
So did she hit you up or she just?
No, she just went to like follow me like and everything. So
That's
she
mad
followed me
weird.
since then. So, but it was just the weirdest thing, and it was just like, yo, you could have just told me like straight from the beginning.
To assess, right? Is he better? Like, let me follow him real
You
quick.
know what I mean?
to
Like,
see
did
if
she
he's
think I was
worth
gonna
it.
post some shit about her? Or something? Like, I'm never about to.
Oh,
I don't know. It was
maybe.
the weirdest thing because we were talking for a few weeks. We hung out a few times. Or whatever,
Yeah.
And everything was cool. There was no issues. And then out of nowhere, she just got like super flaky, like distance. And I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Do you? You know, and
See, that's when you start, like what Wildy said, you start thinking of all the reasons why. Like, was she talking to him the whole time? Or did she just meet this guy and he was maybe better, quote unquote? Wow.
I was just like, all right. I was like, cool.
That's why.
But for me, I'm like, yo, I'm not like gonna play it. Just be like, yo, just keep it real. Like,
Right.
you want to date around? That's like, nigga, we old, we grown.
Yeah, but
That's
that's you.
the
Not
part
every
that
guy
bothers me.
sees shit that way though. Like a lot of guys would be in their feelings and be like, "You fucking bitch," or would text back and say something crazy. Like a lot of guys would do that. So
I respect the honesty.
And she didn't think that she would run into you in the bar.
Yeah, right.
But you see, that's why I respect.
That's why she
We were close to
reacted.
each other.
Really? Like, yeah.
See, that's why I respect the honesty, because if you let me know what it is, now I know how to move. I can just, all right, now that's not what you're looking for, or I don't have
Yeah.
to waste time there anymore.
Right.
Instead of you ghosting me, I'm not thinking like you don't want to mess with me anymore. So I'm gonna still continue to hit you up until after a while. It's
Yeah.
like, all right, like, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? But let me know so I could be like, fuck out of here from the
I think a
jump.
lot of people too. They just like maybe they can ghost you, but like they do it in a way to still keep the doors open. Where like you now become kind of like an option if they feel like it. Like I'm gonna just leave the door open on my end. Exactly, like a plan B. Like I'm gonna just leave the door open on my end. I'm not gonna tell him exactly I'm not feeling him because I'm not sure. Or what if it doesn't work out with this other guy? Like then I could go back to him. So I think people do that too. I read about that.
That's called orbital ghosting, where you like ghost and they come back.
Okay.
And you ghost again and you come back. That shit is like crazy.
So you're like a jumper, like a teleporter.
Yeah.
I don't got time for it.
Yeah, that's annoying.
That's like a backup.
But
I don't want to be.
say
I'm
that.
not trying to be married to you right now.
Okay.
You know
Say that.
I mean?
Okay.
Just tell me.
Just say that.
Did you tell her that?
Oh, after that, I'm just like, because now I don't. Now you shady.
Okay, because
You
she
know
didn't
what
keep
I
it
mean?
real.
So I'm like, if you'd have just said that shit from the jump, I ain't no problem. Like,
Right.
A side nigga or some bitch. I ain't trying to be married. Like, you feel me? That's what I'm saying.
Because now you ghost me, then now I have you in my mind as a waste of time.
Yeah.
So when you decide to ghost and come back now, I'm not what you a waste of time. Like, what do you want now?
Yeah.
What do you want? Like, nah, go somewhere.
I need consistency. I don't like.
Me too.
Exactly.
Consistency, like.
If you a consistent cheater, I love you. But if you want to be flaky or you want to, you know what I mean? That's not.
What?
I'm beside you. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, the other side. Okay.
That's what I mean.
Context.
Yes.
All right. So, next thing. So,
Consistency and context.
do you think it's important? I think we're all gonna say yes, but we're gonna explain why. Is it important to be single after a recent breakup? Why or why not?
Who's gonna go first?
All right. I think it's important to be single, but there's nothing wrong with what's it called? Rebounds. I think if you need it, if you need to satisfy your sexual cravings in the time being, I feel like there's nothing wrong with
Bust a
that.
nut.
Distraction.
A distraction.
If you want to bust a nut, you need a distraction. Then definitely. But if you're serial monogamist and you're always jumping into relationships, yeah, take a break, right? Like when you're alone, you get to.
What did you call it?
A
Serial monogamist.
Serial monogamous.
Or you're always jumping into relationships.
Like a serial killer, always killing.
It's nice to like take a break
Jesus.
because when you're alone, it really gives you time to like if you focus more, you tune into your hobbies.
You get to reevaluate.
You reevaluate. You do things that you've lost being in a relationship, the friendships you've lost, hobbies,
Places you didn't go out of respect
it's
or
nice
whatever.
To have that time to be alone, right?
And you need time to heal too.
Well, yeah, for sure. But it's I guess in being honest with yourself, right? Like, you know what? I need to bust a nut. Let me just. And for girls, it's easy. Like, okay, you tell a guy, I want to bang.
Yeah, it's so easy for girls. It really is. Is it as easy for you guys?
No.
Is it a question?
Listen, man.
I just said it.
That's kind of like you though. When you said how you were single for like 5 years, weren't you? And you took that time for you, and you enjoyed it. But do you think working on yourself will prevent you from getting into a toxic situation?
You said what?
For sure.
Say it again.
Do you think working on yourself will prevent you from getting into a toxic situation?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Because you're taking that time to, while you're working on yourself, you're learning yourself at the same time. So therefore you're learning what you can tolerate, what you won't tolerate, what ticks you off and what makes you happy. So therefore you'll start to see, you'll be more aware of red flags, and then on the next go around, like before you even get there. You know what I'm saying?
If someone was to tell you guys though, like they were single for let's say like 10 years, would you raise an eyebrow? Like, wait a minute, what?
I mean, not really, because that could have been by choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what's the choice?
And what is single?
Exactly.
Oh,
Listen,
yes.
Right? Because you could be out here casually dating and fucking around.
True.
Still be single.
True. How about celibate for 10 years?
I ain't hearing that. First of all, I'm not believing it.
You wouldn't believe it?
I would believe
it.
for religious purposes.
A lot of people are dedicated to celibacy and will do it for years and years and
What's the negative
years.
connotation to it though? Like, why you not with it? Like, are you not with it, or
10
you
years?
just not hearing it?
That's a decade.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Like,
literally.
That's 9 years plus one more.
that's 2010 to 2020. Like,
Yeah.
why? Like, why?
Yeah.
Much has happened in 10 years.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why?
But like you said, like religious purposes is a reason. Or some people, like, they were in such a bad toxic relationship where they feel like, yo, I'm done.
for 10 years.
Like even Maya married herself. And she's been single for years because she was in a toxic, like, abusive situation.
I'm sure she wasn't celibate for that long.
I don't know because
Maya
she's
was
like
getting
not
dick,
dating. But she always
Just 'cause
says,
you
I'm not dating.
That don't mean she ain't getting dick.
Okay. I know Chili's celibate. I don't know why that came up. They were on a show together, but whatever. And she's been celibate for a while.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, what was the question? Fuck.
Okay, good for you.
Shit. Oh, yeah, so it doesn't. So you think it will prevent you from getting involved with someone with toxic traits?
I think
Toxic
that I don't think that it will prevent you.
I don't know if it will prevent you.
I don't think it will prevent you because you could say like, all right, I'm working on myself. I'm out here, dating around and stuff. I'm working on myself. You may be out here working on yourself and catch something.
Ooh, damn. Damn.
Or wait. All right. So all right. I'm not gonna go that dark.
But that happens.
But you might be talking to somebody. Everything is all cool and great. And then the 90 days is up, and then like you start seeing the real person.
But you're kind of already a little invested emotionally in them. That happens.
See what I'm saying? Like now you can't even turn back.
Yeah.
So you can't really say that you can't prevent stuff. Like you can't prevent negativity. Like it's just bound to happen. Like especially if you have to learn something. Like there's no ideal way of how you're supposed to learn something. Like
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you were working on yourself, but maybe there's like another lesson you need, and so like the universe or God, whatever you believe in, will
just show you like, all right, chill out.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, think about this too, right? Like how. Well, one is we always learn first what we don't want in a relationship.
Yeah.
And then we learn what we do want. Mm-hmm. And also, how great would it be for a potential partner to be like, oh, here, look. I'm in therapy. These are my issues. I'm working on them. What's up? And I'd be like, hell yeah, let's make this work. Because you're aware of what the issues are.
Right.
And you're actively working on them.
Taking initiative.
All right, so let's fucking do this.
Yeah. That never happens. Like,
I know,
what?
right? Like, here's my resume.
That's like a dream.
I've done therapy. I resolved my issues.
Yeah.
It's like a job.
That would be amazing. There's nobody doing that right now,
like
unfortunately.
Only in the movies.
I meant to ask this in the other question. Have you ever ghosted somebody? Honestly, maybe in high school you did it. You didn't know any better. You were immature.
I ghosted somebody.
I've ghosted people.
I can't confirm nor deny.
Nah, that means you did it.
The reason why, because I honestly don't remember. I'm not gonna say I didn't do it. I just don't remember if I did or not.
Sometimes you don't even realize you're ghosting somebody either.
You know what I'm saying?
You might just be busy, or maybe you're both busy and maybe you both don't even really care enough to maintain it. So you just let it die and that's it.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever ghosted you?
I've been ghosted.
Yeah.
Back before.
I'm human.
Were you devastated? I was devastated. I was like 18. I was so sad.
I wasn't devastated.
I was so devastated.
I wasn't devastated.
No.
I was like, all right, watch. They're going to spin the block. And watch what my get back is going to be so sweet. I was like, they're going to spin the block. They're going to come back.
Damn.
No, for
Did
me,
they?
It was that.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
No, for me, it was that, what is it, orbital ghoster? He's kept
in and
coming
out.
back. He fucking played him 3 times. And he would just disappear out of the. I would not know where he is. Nothing. He'll come back. Oh no, we're gonna make it work. Blah blah. Let's make plans. And I never saw him again. We banged, and that was it. Fucking asshole. 3 times I got caught.
Was he older than you or younger than you?
I got caught. Yeah, I got played 3 times. He was older.
He was
I
older.
18. Some
Probably
Filipino
why.
Chinese dude.
See,
Dick.
but you had to learn. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I know.
you had to learn.
I still think about how mad.
No,
that
that's
made me.
hurtful. And then you had sex with him, so you gave him
3 times.
Damn, girl.
He got me 3 times.
Oh my God. But 18, I feel like, come on, at 18, you're
Oh,
doing.
you better. No one believed that he was real.
So did he try to come back the 3rd time, or after that? No.
No, I kept falling for it each time. And then he was like, just stop.
Eventually he
'Cause
stopped.
I was like, please call me. You gonna call me? You sure you gonna call
So
me?
from
Oh my God, bendito.
My prom
That's
date,
tough.
sheesh.
So he called you. He just didn't say when he would call you.
too. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's like, when you gonna call me? When the phone rings. That's when I'm gonna call you. Oh my God. That sucks. How about you guys? Oh, you said yes, but she came back.
Yeah.
He said he didn't recall, but then he.
Yeah.
No.
He-
She asked if I ghosted somebody. I said I don't recall.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
Oh, but you've been ghosted.
You were
Yeah,
ghosted,
yeah.
and then she came back. Okay.
Nah, I've been ghosted. Once I'm ghosted, like the door is closed. It's like,
if you ghost me, like I'm blocking you, and that's it. Like I don't even want to know you exist anymore.
Well, it's not all that. It's just like, all right, like I said, good luck. It's not about me.
You know what it is? There's levels. Like if I just met you and I just see you're crazy, I don't really know you, and you ghost me, fine. We don't know each other.
Right.
Yeah.
But if we know each other and then you ghost me, you don't even have you're a coward because you can't even just tell me.
Yeah.
Like straight, yo, I'm not feeling you. Like that's fine. Like I'm not gonna cry.
Yeah.
All right, cool, peace.
It's a mild level of ghosting.
Why do you think people ghost though? Like, let's get to the root of it. Why? All right, other than the coward thing, but deeper than that.
I think people don't want to deal with the guilt of how, you know, they don't want to see the expression of how they make you feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to deal with that. Like, they don't even want to see the text message because you may pick up that energy like, damn, like, you may see the bubbles. It may go away. It's just like, damn, you know this person's like, they don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
To respond. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to go through that. So it's just like, all right, I'm going to just go ahead and just act like this never happened.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you hit it. I think that's exactly what it is. You don't want to be the asshole.
Yeah.
People tend to be people pleasers.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't wanna wear that asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know you know you did an asshole act, you know what I'm saying? Because you clearly just hurt somebody, but like you don't want to deal with the fact that you're an asshole now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I deal with it myself.
That's dumb funny.
I know from experience.
Wear that asshole.
Yeah.
That should be the name of that.
I was literally thinking that too, but
why? That's a good one. All right, whatever. Fuck it. Okay. So we're gonna get into some sex topics right now. So I saw this post that said, "Should we be staying quiet during sex? Why moan?" A question that seems easy to answer, but eventually leads us to ask deeper questions about ourselves. The more we probe, what? The question. Oh, Dennis. Oh my God. All right. Is it the easiest real-time validation, or is the whole deal essentially performative, something we pick up from sex scenes in films or in porn, in which the sound of moist genitalia slapping together will almost never be the only sound you hear, and in which great sex is almost always equated with loud expressions of pleasure? So should you try to come in peace? So no moaning. That was a really clever way that they wrote that. So what do you think? Should we be staying quiet during sex?
No.
No.
Hell no.
absolutely not.
No.
Hell no.
Who wants to fuck a corpse?
No one.
It's a turn off.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
are you sleeping?
Mad
Are you
quiet.
awake?
First of all, that's like going to a party with no music.
But all right, guys say that, but
facts.
guys don't be moaning. So what are y'all talking
is
about?
true.
You always want the
And-
girl to
Hold on,
moan and
hold on,
scream and do all this
And
extra
the reason
shit.
why
hold
is
on.
because in porn, men are not moaning. But
No.
for girls, we're audio. Guys are more visual. We need to hear that shit.
We want to hear it just as much
Listen.
as you want to hear it.
Alright.
I can't speak for those men. I could only speak for myself.
Myself,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like, some noises come out of this
If I
frame.
hear guys saying that, I'd be like, okay.
It's not.
It gotta be a manly moan.
I ain't about to be
That's
hitting
sexist
notes.
to say.
I ain't about to
Like,
be
they
hitting
have to
notes.
sound-
See,
No,
they want to hear it, but it
I
gotta
don't
sound
wanna
a certain
hear it.
way.
You know what
like,
I mean? I don't want you to sound like me. Moan. You know what I mean? That's a turn off.
I mean,
Make it sexy.
like, hold on.
Come on, hard.
I'm trying to be grown here.
Nah, go ahead. Be yourself.
Alright, so
Go.
basically, it's like I make sounds, but it's not. Like,
It's not like high pitched.
Nah, like,
and it's not
Nah,
over
horny.
exaggerated.
So
It's
what it
not.
is, it's like, you know what it is? It's like, as a man, it's just like, nah, son, like, nah.
Well, okay, I'll ask you this. Do you find yourself, like, when you're, like, in, like, super, like, blissful pleasure, you guys are, like, really, really fucking horny, and it feels good, are you guys stifling your moans?
Nah.
No. Oh.
Okay,
If
no,
it
I'm
co-
just wondering, like,
when
if
it
you,
come
do,
out,
if you
it
feel
come-
like you have to stifle it because you don't want to come off as
I know
whatever
men
the
like
fuck,
that.
you know what I mean?
They
Like,
stifle
just let
it
it
because they're like,
go,
oh,
let
it
it
sounds
go.
gay, and it's like,
I
what?
don't.
You don't sound gay. What are you talking about? If I'm here and we're having sex, it's not gay.
Yo, if it happens,
There's nothing gay about
Obvi.
it. Yeah,
Like I said,
like just be you.
Like I
Express
said,
yourself.
it's like
Okay.
going somewhere and it's like everybody's just standing around just talking and there's a DJ there but he's not playing music. It's just like what are we
doing
You know
here?
what I'm saying? It's like the sauce to my meal. You know what I'm
The
saying?
bam.
Like yeah,
Emerald Gassi?
I don't know. Like you just need that. You don't need it, but it's just like
nah, I'm not gonna
it
lie.
lets. Well, yeah, I could say in some instances
but
you
do
do
you want-
need it.
alright.
It's validation.
Yeah,
It is
exactly,
a job. Let's keep
exactly,
doing this.
exactly.
Yeah, and also when you moan, it gets you into your body.
Mm-hmm.
It really does because sometimes, well, for a lot of women, we're spectatoring. We're just like we're there, but we're just like watching ourselves having sex.
Yeah.
Because our mind's like, oh my god, how's my body looking, and this and that. So for us, when we moan, it helps us be more grounded in the present, mindful, and really feeling our bodies. So for us, it's good to moan, and also it's fucking hot as fuck.
It is.
You know what?
Dirty
That shit
talk,
actually
moaning.
it turns me on more if I'm like moan or breathe heavy a
Ooh,
lot.
synchronized breathing. Oh,
Yeah,
that's hot.
because then it's gonna turn me on because then I feel her getting more into it.
Yeah.
And then it just turns me on more, and then I know it's like, okay, we're done. You know what I mean? It's just like boom.
Just like
It's-
that.
It's literally a moment.
It's like,
Like
oh shit.
Yeah.
You get caught in it sometimes, and then I
Yeah, you
quit,
get
and
caught
that's
up.
what happened.
Yeah. You get caught up. Okay, so we should be
That's
making
another reason
noise.
I think men sometimes, like I sometimes why I just get quiet is because I'm like, hold up, don't come. So I mean, hold up, let me just.
Or you're thinking about like
Like, yo, just chill for a
grandma
minute.
or like who's on
No.
third.
Definitely not
third?
I'm just like, don't think of nothing. Mine's supposed to be
yeah,
Just like, hold up.
sheetrock.
blank mind.
You gotta just chill
Yeah.
for a minute.
How do you
Sheetrock.
do that? Blank mind.
Drywall.
That
Yo.
must be so hard.
You gotta like look at something and just blank
The
out.
wall, the
yeah,
wall, the
like
wall.
yeah.
See, that sucks because like
Whatever
as a
you
woman,
do, just
I'm
don't
never.
look down.
I rarely
Don't
ever
look
try
down.
to stop
You-
myself from having an
Because
orgasm.
what happens as a man, once you start like breathing heavy and you start moaning a little bit and you start feeling the heat,
And then you hear her moaning and
you
shit.
get hurt, then it's like, oh shit. And it's like, okay. And then that's when you're about to come the most quick. So you just gotta like, hold up. Let me just
We
chill
gather
for a moment.
yourself.
I'm telling you have to look away because the moment you see her grabbing the sheets and all that
It's
other
a whole
shit,
thing.
Can't
that
stop the
shit
rain.
is gonna fuck you up. You're gonna be done.
Can't stop the rain after that.
Done.
But what,
Floodgates.
no, but my point was that like as a
floodgates
woman,
is open.
do you? All right, you're the other woman here. Do you stop yourself from coming often? Because I feel like it's already hard enough sometimes to come that it's like if I'm about to come, I'm just gonna come. But like women have that luxury. Like sometimes men, the point I was trying to make is that men don't always have that luxury. Like it might be just 2 or 3 minutes in and you already feel like you want to, and it's like fuck. Like now I gotta think of something else. I gotta look away. Women don't really have that like pressure.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I was just saying I sympathize with what you guys have to go through
Listen, man,
sometimes.
if it happened, it happened.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'm at
But
the
yeah,
age
do
I don't
you
even-
as a woman like do you?
I guess if I'm trying to like just because it's kinky to like stop me from orgasming, not because I won't be able to orgasm later.
Okay.
Like I still will. It's just I want to keep it longer because it's hot.
Yeah. Okay.
Edging.
All right. So we should be making noise.
Yes.
But if you're quiet, I guess if that works for you.
Just dirty.
Where
No
do
talk.
these
judgment.
questions come from? Like,
It was a Vice Instagram post.
Yeah, this was a Vice post. You know Vice. Yeah.
But all right, have you ever
like
stopped?
who are these people?
Have you ever stopped
Right.
sleeping
You know what
with someone
noise?
because they were so quiet in bed? It just was like I just can't get into it.
Not the quietness, but just overall, they just probably weren't good, and it was like, all
Well,
right.
if you've asked
I've
them,
had
hey,
quiet
can you
sex
be-
before, but it wasn't like I don't know, like
The weirdest thing.
When I was younger, like you know, you got to sneak.
Yeah, that's different.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's different.
Different.
Quiet, but some people really are just quiet.
that is-
And it doesn't mean that they're not
Maybe I
having a
was
good
sneaking.
time. They're just
I
quiet.
thought about that. Maybe I was sneaking.
And that's why it was quiet.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. So this is the make it make sense topic. So this is about spontaneous sex versus responsive desire. So stop expecting sex to be spontaneous all the time. This is legit a fantasy and one of the most unrealistic myths about hot sex. Life is too busy and sex is too complex to solely rely upon spontaneity. Sometimes the best sex is anticipated. Desire is often created through anticipation. Get creative. So this is something that I saw on your page too, because you had a spontaneous desire versus responsive desire. So Anthony, when I posted this, it was on somebody's page, and he said he didn't agree with that. He was like, sex should be spontaneous. Is that really what you believe?
100%.
Okay,
It's
but like
fine.
90% of the time, 80%.
It sounds fun.
I just don't like planned sex like that.
Okay.
Especially if I'm in a relationship.
Okay.
When it's all planned sex, I hate that
Oh,
shit.
okay. Yeah. Well, there you go.
Not all planned.
Yeah,
That's the
That's what
word.
I'm saying. That shit
Yeah.
to me is like, yo,
That's
just
weird.
because we're hanging out Friday night, it's like, all right, I know I'm going to get dinner, have a movie, and then we're going to have sex. Yay. I don't really like that. Now, maybe if it was like we were going to get dinner, watch a movie or some shit, and before we did that, it was like we had sex. Just to switch it up, then it's like, okay,
Yeah.
cool. But it's just like, I just can't, to know, like, I'm just going to have sex, it just ruins it for me a lot of times.
Routine.
I don't even like going to work the same fucking days of the week.
Yeah.
Monday through Saturday. I don't like structure. I hate organization like that. It's just not me as a person.
Well, free
Don't-
form.
Yes, I just want to be able to, okay, if it happens, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm in a relationship and it's all just like, all right, let's do it this time, I don't like that.
Right. So, yeah, I don't think it should always be planned. But I was saying, because the last time you came to talk with us, I had told you that I feel like I'm more responsive. Like I need to be stimulated in order to, it's hard for me to have that spontaneous urge all the time. So I just wanted you to explain again, like, why shouldn't it be spontaneous all the time? And then what's the difference between spontaneous versus responsive desire?
Okay, so the types. Okay, so we have responsive desire, which is what a lot of women have, where, like you said, is where you need to have the context right. So it's you're not stressed with work, like you're chilling, and then your partner comes to you, starts touching you, and you're like, okay, it's cool, I like it, and then you like it, and then you're aroused first, and then you have desire to have sex. Like you don't want to, but then if your partner comes, touches you, and like, oh, you're like, okay, this is nice, and then it builds up, right? That's responsive. For men, it's like, oh, you see a hot chick, boom, they get an erection, they want to fuck. It's easy. That happens a lot, and that's just how it is. It doesn't mean you're broken or there's something wrong with you. It's just how we respond to sexual stimuli. Now, there is a difference between planned sex and spontaneous sex. Now, I get it when people say that planned sex sounds boring, but if you have kids and life gets in the way and you have work, career, family, children, you have to plan not sex but intimacy. Planning time to be together, that's planning a date. Now, whether you have sex or not, it doesn't matter. You plan for intimacy. If you have sex, it's great. But think about this. When you first start dating someone, you're planning for sex. Think about it. You're shaving your legs, you're getting all ready, looking all cute, getting your hair cut, and you go on a date, you're planning to have sex.
That is true.
Even though you may not have sex, you're planning for it.
Just in case.
Just in case.
You know how many times I've just in case.
Yeah,
Just
always.
in case you get a little wild.
Gotta look my best.
Gotta be groomed.
But you know what? Like, but I get what I mean, because who likes routine? That's
Right.
boring. We need novelty. And when you schedule sex, it does add pressure. Oh fuck! It's Friday.
That's how I
Yeah, sex every Friday, and we gotta do it. No, that sounds boring as hell. But if you know that you're always busy and you only have Fridays together, then it's something that you can look forward to. Oh shit, it's Tuesday, 4 more days, we have sex, and it sounds fun because in that week, you're building up for it. You're making out, you're cuddling, you're dry humping. I don't know. You're building, you're not just like waiting for it to happen.
Right.
You build up for it.
Yeah.
And that's how you keep it alive. Not just wait for it to happen, because when life gets in the way and you're fucking busy, you just wait for it and not doing shit about it, just waiting for you to be magically horny. It's not gonna happen.
I feel like that's been the issue.
For women.
Yes, that's been the issue
yeah.
for me. Like, I think guys I've dated just expect me to be like ready, horny, turned on whenever they want, and it's like, no, like you didn't even fucking give me a kiss on the cheek today. Like the fuck, like you want me to just bust it wide open for you, and I'm not feeling it. I'm not. Like, I don't know. What do you guys feel as men? Like, do you feel like you're more responsive or spontaneous when it comes to sex?
I'm more spontaneous.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just what
I'm
it is. Right?
spontaneous.
You too?
Cause like I'm touchy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's bound to start something. You know
But if your girl planned it, even though you think it's like routine is boring, you still gonna fuck. correct? Okay, it's not like you're gonna be turned off completely where you're not gonna want to.
I don't like the smell of this. You planned this. I don't want to do it.
I don't want it. Fuck you.
Nah. We'll try again tomorrow.
Planned it with you, without you knowing?
No, like maybe she was like, okay, like we've been busy, like we're gonna be busy for the next month, let's say, or whatever. So every Friday, like she said, every Friday we're gonna have sex. Is that gonna turn you off? Yeah. But you're still gonna fuck.
But it's not the same. If it's the same sex every fucking Friday, like yeah, that's But it's like okay, we go on a date this Friday. The next Friday we're going to a hotel. The next Friday
okay, different scenery.
Yeah, because if that's what it is, right? If it's just routine sex, no one wants like maintenance sex.
Yeah.
Let's do it because we have to because it's been a week.
Right.
We're still gonna fuck,
That's
but it's gonna hit different. It's not gonna be the same.
Okay, so it could be planned, but it could still kind of be spontaneous in terms of location. Toys.
Like if I came home one day and like you in like a whole Wonder Woman suit. Like that, if you plan that, like yes,
you're
like,
into it.
Cool.
Firefighter outfit.
Like, this is how you do it.
Yeah.
This is how you do it.
Okay, I like that. That was good. Have you ever had bad sex with someone more than once?
No.
I have.
When I was younger.
Yeah, I was younger too.
That was stupid.
That's so stupid. Like all the dick in the world, and I'm here dealing with this shit. This whack ass shit. Not you.
Like, Anthony.
All this dick in the world.
All this dick in the world. Did I mean with this stinky dick?
This whack ass dick.
Damn, stinky.
Yes, I messed with someone. Stinky dick.
I was stinky dick one time.
That's crazy.
And like younger me was like
stinky.
Younger me didn't know how to say no. Younger me wanted to get lit up.
Was this the ghoster?
Younger me, no, please, I ghosted him. Well, yeah, after the stinky dick, I'm like, nah. And yeah, I just couldn't say no. I'm just like, oh my god, it stinks. I'm like, just fuck me. I don't want to suck it anymore.
Oh my god. No, yeah, that happens. Some guys, but some men don't know about the hygiene down there. Like,
yeah, dick cheese. What's that?
What?
I don't know. I have Jewish boys.
What? I never heard of that.
No?
Uncircumcised penis.
you gotta pull it, because they gotta pull it back and like really scrub.
You gotta really clean it.
Crazy.
Oh my god, dick cheese.
Yeah, dick cheese.
Does it? Hold on. Is it just a swing? Is it just a smell thing, or there's texture? Like there's.
I never seen it, but I've heard it.
Oh my god, yuck.
I do not. I don't know.
Like dick wax, like earwax, but for the dick.
Yeah,
Dick wax.
Like a yeast infection.
Oh my god, that's mad nasty. That's mad nasty.
What is going on?
Wait, you guys didn't answer. Have you guys ever?
You don't know shit about that.
No.
No. Had bad sex with somebody more than one time.
Oh, you know shit about that, bro.
I never heard of that. This is the first.
No answer. But if I had more than once, no, absolutely not.
No. Well, how do you know if it was all right? Because sometimes you give a second chance. If it's whacked the first time, maybe he was nervous or you were nervous, or maybe it's the first time. I feel like is always awkward.
Yeah.
Because you're getting to know everybody's different. Their sexual, like their moves, the chemistry is just different. So you have to adjust. So the one time is not. I don't know. For me, I'm a double back just to give the person the benefit of the doubt.
Chance.
Yeah, second chance.
I'm trying to think if I did have like. Can't really think if I did.
Me, I was a cocky little bitch back in the day, right? I'm like, oh, I'm hot. So the first time, if it was whack, I'm like, you know what? I get it. They're not hard. They're nervous. Look at me. I get it. So no, I was really cocky. So then the second time, if they were still whack, I'm like, you know what? I'll continue with this. I'll leave my legacy. Make sure that he knows I'm the fucking shit. And do my best. And that's it.
One and done.
That one and done. I'll give you a show. Make you fall in love with me and think about me forever. And that's it. I'll never see you again.
Oh my god.
You're welcome.
Wow.
That's like the Asian guy. Was this was after though?
But I give him chances. And I'll say, it wasn't working, but
okay.
You're welcome.
You?
I give you my best.
Like, was someone whack and you went back?
Yeah.
Whack and back, yeah? Okay, so...
Whack and back.
Whack and back.
Back and back, that's a title.
Whack and back could be another title.
Whack.
So why do we go back? So for me, I just like to give the person benefit of the doubt. But there's been times where I went back a third, fourth, fifth, and it was still whack.
Yo, I'm not gonna
I think sometimes for me too is like if we have like a good like regular good conversation, good chemistry, connection, I'm like, all right, like
I'm not
I
about
might
to say no.
You know?
I get that.
Like you enjoy hanging out with them, and sometimes it's just these two, and you're just kind of like, all right, let me just suck it up. I'm gonna just deal with this because we had a good day or we had a good time. Yeah.
Some was getting sex for good conversations.
Yeah. No, this was years ago. But yeah.
Sometimes it's like, yo, you might be in a dry moment, and that's all you got. So it's like, damn, that's the only person I got
this
right
or
now.
nothing.
It's either this or nothing. So I just got to deal with it.
Yeah.
This makes me think of, okay, shit, I'm a little
sun
lit.
don't shine
and I
every
forgot
day,
the
man.
question. Okay. How can sex really, all right, I feel like for women it's more likely that we're gonna have whack sex. It's already like we could be having amazing sex, and sometimes when we're having sex, like we don't come as quickly or we probably don't come at all. And I know like that we shouldn't put the pressure on that, but I always thought that men have better sexual experiences than women. Like I always think, how can a man really have a whack sexual experience?
Just because he come, that don't mean that it was like.
Yeah.
What makes it whack for a man? Is my question. Boom.
The girl
Try.
Yeah.
There's a list. Is that much?
not doing anything.
Like, what do you
Okay.
guys say? What do you guys say? Like, if you guys come, would you say it's still whack?
Yes.
Really?
No, yeah, me
Made
too.
myself come really quick because the shit was whack.
Okay, me too. Okay.
But what was whack? That's more, like what is whack? Like the partner.
Inactivity.
Yeah.
Inactivity.
Inactivity.
So-
like you're just laying there.
Head
Just
game
laying-
is whack, using the teeth.
Yeah,
and all that.
teeth grazing.
You wildin'.
Yeah,
That-
dryness.
Hey,
But
dryness,
wait,
though?
I know.
Who brought
That's
the
not,
lube?
huh?
Who brought the lube? Nobody?
See, a lot of people don't want to use lube. I know men who don't want to use lube because they're like, oh, I should be enough for you to get wet. Like you shouldn't have to use lube.
Fuck your life. Bing bong.
And I feel like that's not realistic because sometimes, like, I've been in those moments where I'm very attracted to who I'm with, but maybe in the moment I was tired or I'm stressed and it's harder for me.
That's called arousal non-concordance.
Okay, explain.
So it's when your brain doesn't match your genitals. So, for example, you're horny as hell, but you're not lubricated.
Okay.
You know, it also happens, unfortunately, with rape victims, where they get wet, but it's non-consensual sex.
Okay.
And then for the rapist, they're like, oh, well, you wanted it. And that's not, it's just because your mind saw, okay, sex, let's get wet.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that you're horny or not. So that's how it's with women, that they feel like, oh, well, I'm horny, but I'm not wet. And then they feel like they're broken.
Yeah.
That's just.
So what do you do for women like that? Like what do you recommend for that?
What do you mean? Like,
yeah.
first knowing that
Okay.
just because you're horny doesn't mean that you have to get wet. And just because you're wet doesn't mean that you're horny.
Okay.
And if you're horny and don't get wet often, use lube.
Okay.
You should always use lube, period. And it's funny because a lot of times for women who, when they lost their virginity and they share the story about it, they say it's painful. Not because they broke the hymen, it's because lube was almost never used.
Yeah.
And that shit is painful as fuck. Not because of the hymen. That's not why it was painful in sex, because there was no lube. Think about that. Did you use lube the first time?
Mm-mm.
You're dead.
That shit hurt.
Yep.
Like, honestly, that shit hurt for like months. Like, it took a while for me to like really enjoy sex.
And I feel like if everyone used lube the first time,
It wouldn't hurt
it
as
wouldn't
much.
hurt as much.
Wow. See,
And
I didn't.
also foreplay and all that.
Yeah,
other
yeah, of
shit.
course. So yeah, how is sex whack then for men? Sorry, we got into a whole
So inactivity.
So whack head, inactivity.
Yeah.
What is whack head?
Teeth.
Is it just teeth?
I'm not gonna lie, hygiene too.
Okay, hygiene.
Definitely hygiene.
If you funky,
Yeah, I think that goes both ways.
that's
No
an
stinky.
automatic. That's an automatic. Whoop.
Yeah.
No.
I feel like you have to trust someone to like go down on them. I know guys are like more cautious on going down on women if they don't trust them or know them.
Yeah. I've heard that.
But then all of a sudden the guys want girls to just suck their dick
Yeah.
within 2 seconds. What?
what it is for me.
Yes.
It's
Yes. It's so fucking true.
I don't eat
More of
pussy.
that.
But you want me to suck your dick? Fuck you. I'm not sucking dick until you eat this pussy, nigga. All right? Fuck out of here. Nah, it's true though, because it's not fair. First of all, wait, before you even say anything, when girls suck dick, this is super graphic, but we are choking, we are gagging, we're about
It's
to
a
throw up.
blowjob.
I'm crying.
It's a job. Blow job.
It's a job.
It's a job.
You want me to risk my life every time, and you can't lick a clit?
And
Hello, do what the shirt says and support my
And
dream.
for someone who has allergies always and congestion, I can't fucking breathe. So if I'm sucking your dick and not breathing,
Yo,
appreciate it.
it's hard.
How do you think a guy feels with a face full of vagina if he has allergies? You can't breathe.
If
You guys have more air.
If you know how to lick a pussy, you don't need to be down there for that long.
You don't.
If you just like blow, nibble, just caress.
And a
your
lot of guys be
thighs,
doing so much extra shit down there that they don't need to be doing.
do
Just
not
focus on the
put your
clit.
tongue in the hole like it's a fucking dick.
Yeah.
That's not what we want.
That's not what we want. We don't get any sensation out of that.
No. The clit.
The clit.
Fingers.
Focus on the clit.
toy.
That is it. The clit, that's it.
Take notes if you lacking.
Yeah, like that's it.
Take notes.
What's whack head for a guy?
Teeth.
Not
Off
sucking
top.
my
Off top.
You're not answering.
Your teeth,
Cause
shit,
it's
your
like-
teeth
It's
is
just
non-existent.
It's just teeth.
You need to tuck that bitch away.
You need a grandma, right?
Yes.
Like
Not an actual grandma, but
All gums.
it's
Like-
it's the
Just
thought.
gums.
It's just the thought. Gums.
No teeth.
Like
Just
Gum
gums.
and tongue. That's it. Some spit.
yo, is it teeth? Pause. Listen, listen.
Nah, keep going. Keep going. Tell the
Trash
listeners.
hand movements.
Yeah.
What's a trash hand movement?
The hand.
Y'all gotta, hold, I can't,
And you know what? Not all guys like hands. Some guys like hands. Some guys don't.
Yeah, but
Are you a
like I
hands
said, I could
person?
only speak for
the hands
myself.
is cool, yo.
You like
I like
the hand.
50. I like the 50-50.
I need
Like this, right?
The twisty.
The double twisty is cool.
Whatever it is y'all do.
The double
do that.
twisty is cool.
Do that shit.
The double twisty is cool, but
The
like
tongue around the head.
all
right?
that.
all that is cool. That's cool.
All the tricks that
But
y'all
if you're not doing any of that, that's
Yeah,
a turn
it's
off
like-
too.
Okay.
I don't know. If you look scared, like that's don't look scared.
Too much.
Don't look scared.
If
look
you're crying
scared.
or
If you-
vomiting on my dick,
if
I'm
you
out.
if you
Yeah,
running
that too.
if
Don't
you running
don't
the
throw
whole
up.
if you running the whole
See,
time.
but some guys like
Okay.
that because that means that you're like
Okay.
deep throating it, which is not really fun.
Cause it's like
Yeah.
you know
It's
like,
not
get it.
fun,
It's not fun.
and it happens.
After you eat,
Yo,
not fun.
it's.
But I'm
not.
saying like do your thing, but don't just know your limit. That's all.
Yeah.
Like I don't. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I want to put food in your stomach. I don't want it on me, on my
Right.
stomach.
Right.
I'm gonna try to give you that protein.
yo.
Right. Jesus. I don't really have anything else. I have one last.
This what it is.
Go ahead.
Kissing. If I'm kissing someone
Uh-huh.
and they can't fucking kiss,
Okay, turn off.
That's huge.
I'll fuck them still just to get a nut. But
You won't kiss them.
I'm not into it like
Oh my
that
God.
because I like to. Honestly, at this point in my life, I love missionary because I'm like looking at the person is more passionate. And
See
like,
the expression and everything, yeah.
You feel it more. Like it's just
Use a
more
pillow
into the-
under her back.
Oh no, I do that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. But the kissing part, if she can't kiss, then I'm just like, it just takes like
Yeah,
that's like the best part, the funnest part. You know what I mean?
like the cherry
'Cause
on
I wanna-
top.
that foreplay, kissing someone before you have sex.
Yeah, it's
that's
true.
gonna turn me on so much more than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
And if she can't do
And
that,
kissing is a major part of foreplay too.
Oh yeah, for
of
sure.
course.
So
So that's
if you lacking in that
before you
area,
even get into head and all that shit, that just turns me off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bad kisser would turn me off. I don't care how much I like you. If you can't kiss, I will
The
lose
chick
those
that ghosted
feelings.
Me, well, I wasn't so mad because we kissed, and I was like,
Damn.
so I had to like, she had a nice
You ain't
body.
really lose nothing.
She had a nice body, but it just was like,
Butterface.
man, I'm forcing myself for this one if I have to do it.
a butter kiss.
A butter
Butter
kiss.
Yeah, buddy, kiss.
The butter kiss.
Oh my
Don
god.
DeMarco.
So cute.
It was terrible.
Do y'all have any last questions or any last thoughts? Because I have one more topic, but it's super light. Nothing to do with sex or relationships. It's just like a closer topic. Okay, well, y'all think about that.
I'm thinking. I got me.
Think, and I'll ask the question. So if you can have one thing for free for life, what would it be? Flights, food, concert tickets, gas, hotel rooms, clothes, and shoes.
Food.
Yeah.
It should be free anyways.
Food?
I could survive with everything else.
But if it wasn't food, it would be gas.
For me, it would have been hotel rooms, I feel like.
Hotel rooms, okay.
Because then I could stay at like those resorts that are like $30,000 a night, like for like rich ass people, and then I just pay for the flight to go. Like I always have free hotels.
And there's food.
Yes, and it's all inclusive, so I'll be good. I'll be set.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
It's kind of like free housing. I could sell my apartment and just live in hotels the rest of my life.
Easier vacations.
Easier
Because
vacations
you know where
too.
you're staying.
Just think though, how much money you spend on food.
A lot.
Daily though.
Food is daily.
You need food to live.
Yeah, that is true. But like,
Yeah.
no,
For
like
me, the last one there is clothes and shoes.
yeah, I don't care about
I don't
that.
give a shit about brands. I don't care about brands.
And I don't care about concert tickets. I barely go
I
to
like
concert
concerts.
tickets.
That's nice.
Y'all take
Flights
food.
and concerts, I'm like, okay, that's tough. I love live music.
Okay, so you go often.
Yeah.
I don't go that often to concerts.
I mean,
Food.
I fuck with concerts, but like I don't really care for free concert tickets. To
I
be
gotta pay
honest.
for it.
Although, like
Yeah,
you
I could
said,
pay
with
for it.
gas, with today's climate,
Come
free
on,
gas would not be a bad thing. Because I've been filling my
Lifestyle?
tank up.
Either food or gas. That's a fact.
Yo,
Almost $4 a gallon.
Bro,
it's
I'm
insane.
filling up every 2 days.
It's insane.
Why?
I don't
Cause
know.
like I drive a lot.
No, I'm not saying why. I'm not questioning why.
I'm saying,
like,
like,
I mean, why is it so expensive?
exactly? Yeah, yeah.
I work.
Down, but I'm like, bro, 'cause I
drive.
work for my plane. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It made me
I
ask
just-
myself, I'm like, why am I
Like-
filling up every 2 days?
People are so
Why is it so
concerned with gas
expensive?
prices. Like, what you gonna do? Not get gas?
You have
Bro,
to.
I
But it's
don't
like,
even
damn,
check gas
son.
prices.
Like,
I just
I
swipe
don't know how
and
much
go.
is it?
I'm not gonna lie.
That
idea.
sucks.
It's almost $4.
I look
No idea.
while I'm filling up. I don't even look before
Neither
going
do I.
in. Like I'm
Okay,
like,
whatever.
oh, it's for 16. All right, cool.
Yeah, because I know where I'm stopping. I'm stopping right at this 20 mark or 30 mark, and
Yeah.
that's it. They're not
Whatever
getting
I
nothing
could
more
get
from me.
there, yeah.
That 93 is hurt.
You use 93?
I use 89.
I use the cheapest one.
That's not good for it. That messes up your gas.
I heard
line.
that.
Nah, it's for real though.
Even if you.
I used to use
consistently-
89. I just started using 93 because the mechanic told me like, yo, use 93, your car runs smoother. All the other shit is like cheap.
Do you feel the
Depends on your
difference
car,
though?
though.
Yeah,
Like,
you do.
Not
You
every
do.
car is meant for it, though.
You do. Well,
Like, if it's
yeah, I'm not
expensive
sure
car,
about
then
that,
you wanna go
but you
higher
definitely
cars.
do feel the difference in your car, though.
Yeah, you do.
wow.
I didn't know that. Fun fact.
Yeah.
Shit, my gas lasts longer.
I heard that. I heard that your gas lasts
Cheap
longer.
gas be, what's that, 86?
87.
87?
Yeah.
Nigga acting like he too good to go.
Right? I was just thinking that. Like, what is it? 86?
I used to use 87. And I used to fill up very often.
Yeah, because
But
it was.
now
Yeah.
not so often.
All right, guys, there's no more topics, so we're good. Unless you guys have anything else. You guys have any takeaways from this episode? Like, what are you going to leave home with?
We spoke about it a lot today.
We did.
Okay, well, I just want to say, go to therapy. Everyone needs therapy. Even if you're the happiest person, you can all benefit from therapy. Couples do not wait 7 years. That's the average time people wait to go to therapy. Go now. Because
And she's saying this because she is a sex and couples therapist. So that's why.
So go to therapy. It'll help you deal with. Everyone has trauma, some sort of another. No one's had a perfect childhood. If you want to have better relationships, deal with your fucking baggage.
Yeah.
Question. If you and your husband have issues, right? Should you hit up like his best friend to see what's going on? Those type of things.
No. Good. Well, I'll say this: if I feel that my partner is closer to his best friend than he is with me, I wouldn't want to check in and say, "Hey, you know what's going on?" But with his permission, like, it's not like I'm trying to be sneaky or anything. Like, if I'm trying to talk to you, you're not getting through to me, I would be like, "Hey, let me find out with so and so," you know. But I wouldn't do anything to violate his trust.
All right. So what if his best friend is those two are talking because y'all two have issues. Those two are talking, and like his best friend is giving him advice based off what he's saying, and now your husband is coming back to you saying, "Oh, my friend said I should do this, maybe that." Now are you gonna hit him up?
No.
Like stay the fuck out of my marriage?
No. Because I have best friends too, so I can't. I would love that my husband talks to his friends because I do it too.
Yeah.
I would encourage them. Like, yeah, you need outlets. I'll get some outlets because it can't be me.
Yeah, you need sometimes like is it impartial or somebody who's just unbiased? There we go. To give advice and to see the situation. Someone, because obviously, you know, their loyalty is going to be to their friend. But if you have a good friend, I think good friends are able to like look at the situation objectively and not just automatically take your side just because, oh, you're my best friend, so you're right. No, like a real friend is going to tell you when you're wrong. Yeah. If you are wrong.
They should.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We spoke about a lot. Takeaways. I just keep thinking about focus on the clip for some reason.
Yo, me too. I was like, yo, just focus on that.
That's my take. Focus on the clip, right?
Keep your tongue out the hole.
No teeth.
Oh, there's an app. You have to pay for it though, but it's awesome. It's called OMG Yes, and it helps guys like do better at giving oral. Like there's a pussy on it, and you could touch it and it moves.
Y'all hear that?
It's super fucking cool.
Cause they like this ain't for me. So y'all hear that?
It's like, I wish I had it. I don't have the
Wait, it's called what? Say it again.
OMG Yes.
OMG Yes.
Listen closely.
Yeah. So like you see a image of a pussy, and then you could finger it like, and then it moves, and the girl's like stop. And then it's super fucking cool.
What? That's crazy.
It's interactive.
Wow.
It's very interactive. Yes.
All right, guys, we're done. Good? All right. Oh, show your shirt.